Hello, my name is Peter Parfitt and welcome to New Brit Workshop. Now there are times when you just don't need a big leaf blower like this. It might be because you've got a small garden, you haven't got enough work there to do, or it may be because you've got some delicate plants and you don't need this amount of power. So I thought you might like to see this. Now this has actually been seen in a previous video of mine and a number of people asked me for a bit more detail about it. Now this is the Stihl BGA 57. It's a cordless leaf blower. Now this one was not new when I got it and it came without a battery. But to buy a new one without a battery is about £100. And I bought a battery from Radmore and Tucker recently for £72. So all in all, that's a pretty good deal. Now this machine gives about 2/3 of the power compared to my backpack blower. And of course my wife can use it, but actually there are times when you want to blow around some perhaps delicate plants and you don't want to blow them to death. Well, this may be the machine for that. And of course, if you've got a small garden, this is perfect. Now, I'll be in desperate trouble if I damage any of these plants when I'm blowing, so this may be the perfect time to demonstrate this. Now, you can't expect any leaf blower to be able to get rid of every single leaf, particularly with the complication of having bark down here, but I'm certainly going to get rid of the majority. Now I've got a mixture of oak leaves, acers, big leaves from the acers and beech leaves here, and they're pretty wet at the moment, so this is probably a very good test for this machine. Now the battery in this machine is the AK20, and as I said before, I bought this one brand new from Radmore and Tucker, and it was £72. There's a little button here. I can press that button and it tells me how much oomph is left in the battery. Now I did use this machine about 10 days ago and I only used it for a little bit, and so it hasn't been charged since. So that's 3 out of 4 bars still in the battery. Now I am leaving the odd leaf behind. Well, we've got more to come down, so I'm not going to get my tweezers out and pick up the last one. But you can see already, this area of grass we've got here is over 200 square metres, and it's our big back lawn, and it's a nice place to sit out in the summer. But at this time of year, it gets covered in leaves. And this machine is doing quite a tidy job. I'm very pleased. And I've still got 2 bars left on the battery, and I've covered more than 2/3 of the space. Well, that's it. I'm now going to go and get my leaf grabber and pick these up. There's no point trying to blow them into one big pile. It's just not worth the effort. Blow them into a shape like this and then just go along with a leaf grabber. Oh, and by the way, I've still got 2 bars. Now I have to show you this. This is what I would call a super duper scooper, because it's designed for picking up leaves. It's made by Spear & Jackson, and I got it from Screwfix, and it's about 20 quid, £25 maybe. And you just grab the leaves when you're ready. Big a bunch as you like, and then you can go and put them in your compost heap. And I made this compost heap from old pallets and some mesh which I put here. Cheap as chips, the mesh came from Garden Centre, a couple of pounds, and the pallets were free. And I screwed them together, so it's quite strong. And you can lift this off the ground, 2 of us, 1 at each end, to move it away from here if needed. And of course, if you haven't got a compost heap, you can always use one of these old dumpy bags. And most of the time they stay still for you, so you can fill them up. then you can either take them to the dump or store them and compost them in one of these bags. Well, that's it for this short video about this little cordless leaf blower from Stihl, the BGA 57. I think it's a lovely bit of kit, ideal for the small garden or the odd bit of clearing up. And remember, you won't wake your neighbours up on a Sunday morning, but do wear eye protection. Many thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.